Fire up with a centre bet.
Hello punters and welcome to Centre Bet's updated Melbourne Cup preview, and Mick, I'm joined by Mick Sharkey, of course, from TVN and The Age. We're now less than a week away from the great race. We're going to find out a lot more after Derby Day and the barrier draw, but take us through what's been happening during the week. You've been down at Werribee a lot and there's been plenty of money for the internationals. Americanas, we have a look at the market, $6 now, outright favourite. Dunedin second favourite at $6.50. Money for Mount Athos into $8.50. Lucky Day's the only Aussie who's really been backed into $11. Then you're moving out to Red Cadeau at $11. There's been good money for it again. Briganton now looks like it might get a run, $14. The other Aussie, Ethiopia, $14. And then you're out to Galileo's Choice, Mike, Quest for Peace. It all surrounds the internationals. You know them back to front and you've seen a lot of them. What are you thinking?
They're all going well, Michael. Every single one of them is going well. There's not a horse out there that I say wouldn't be competitive in this race, barring Ibachenko, who I think might be needing a spell and another preparation with an Australian trainer. But look, they're all just flying. American worked well with Shawadi, who's flying. Probably won't get the run in the race. Yeah. He's going to need a disaster to fall on a couple of these others to get him into the field. Briganton's going really well. Dunedin was impressive again, and Craig Williams' confidence is through the roof. Then you look at Red Cadeau. Now, Michael Rod had a spin around on Red Cadeau during the week and just said he's bigger, he's stronger.
He looks great, doesn't he?
We all know the weight advantage that he has on Dunedin from last year. He's going to be in it right up to his ears. My Quest for Peace, Mount Athos, they worked really well together. It's incredibly difficult to split them. The track condition is going to probably play a part. If the storm arrives that they say will and drop some rain on this track, I think it brings a horse like American right into it.
Well, look, give us your ratings because help the punters out there. Can American, can Dunedin win carrying 58, 59 kilos against a horse like Mount Athos who's going to get 5 kilos off them, who we haven't seen before?
Yeah, they both can. They're the class runners, and we know they're the two best handicap stays in the world, plain and simple. This is the best handicap staying race in the world, so they've got to have winning chances. They're going to be exceptionally hard to beat. Barrier draws probably determine how difficult they will be to beat. A horse like Mount Athos, now, he's a fascinating runner. He goes best with his runs spaced. He's had a 32-week break, one first up, 5-week break, then an 8-week break. He's got better and better the more Luca Kamani's got to know him. And there's a really strong sense from the Kamani camp that this could be their year with Mount Athos. They've compared him rather to Purple Moon. He's a much better horse than Bauer. He comes here with great winning form and he's a horse on the up. With that weight turnaround on those two top weights, it'd take a brave punter to say that he couldn't topple them. Yeah,
it's going to be interesting. There is money coming for him. What about the Aussies? Lucky Day, Ethiopia. Lucky Day was big in the Geelong Cup in an unsuitably run race.
He was fantastic, wasn't he? And his last 600 was great. His last 400 was great. His 200 was great. The race was really not run to suit him. And of those horses that sat out the back, and we saw exceptionally Tactical Estron, those sorts of things out the back, he was by far and away the best run in the race. Along with Briganton, who is going to be sweating on some dropouts as well. Lucky Day's probably on form, the one. Ethiopia, though, he's got a touch of the efficiency about it for me. You know, he's a Derby winner. He's had a preparation set for a Cox Plate, but we know he can stay. He's just that under-the-radar horse that we see every year. There's one that sneaks through.
There's no better form line. If he comes out and wins, you go, how do we not back it when he ran 4th to Ocean Park, all too hard in Piero in a Cox Plate written upside down?
And right here, right now, if you said you have to back an Aussie in the Melbourne Cup, it'd be Ethiopia.
Okay, there you go, punters. Give me your top 3 right now. You can change it because we are a week out. Top 3.
From what I've seen at the moment, American is still on top. Mount Athos is going to be very, very hard to beat with that weight pull. And Ethiopia's in there for 3rd.
There you go, punters. Check out all the odds for the Melbourne Cup, centrebet.com. We've got plenty of specials. Check it out. And good luck if you're having a punt early doors on the Melbourne.
Download the Centre Bet app and fire up.